Welcome back to China Everyone. Today we're going to be doing a quick guide on Jedi Knight Cal Kestis. We're going to go through the journey guide. We're going to go through each step of it for you. We're going to go through the requirements for you as well. I just recently unlocked him on my account. He's a great Jedi lifter for about any Jedi squad, and now that the fact that you can unlock him at any point in time makes it much better. So let's jump in here. Let's go look at the requirements for him, and then we're going to go through the journey guide itself and go through all the different tier levels. That way we can get him unlocked. Anyway, let's jump up here and check out how to get Jedi Knight Cal Kestis unlocked. So here we are inside of my character page. And as you see right across the top here, I've got Sir Junda, Cal Kestis, we've got Saul, Marin, and Tarple. All that is actually required for you to be able to unlock him or start the journey to unlock him is having everyone at gear 12. And as you can see, I've got Seer, Saul, and Tarple all at gear 12. The rest, I use them in other squads, so I had them reliced out already. But there are really no special modding done whatsoever. Siri's just got some basic mods on her. Cal has got some really good mods on him because I use him in other squads. Saul, just basic mods. We got Marin with some basic mods. Basic mods for Tarple, that's just a mod that's on him right now that didn't turn out very well, so he stuck it on him just to have a spot to be able to fill it. But we're going to jump in here and show you step by step for all the tier levels to unlocking Jedi Knight Cal Kestis. All right, so let's jump over here to the journey guide. We're going to get out of here. Let's go to the journey guide. Solo journey. And there is Cal on tier 3. So as I said, basic ones, as you can see, I've completed it already. By gear 12 for Cal, Seer, Marin, and Tarple. But let's go ahead and do the first one right here. This is going to be the first one. This is tier 1. You're going to be using little Cal on this one. And it is relatively straightforward. Again, he is, gear relic up. But it's just a basic fight on, if you remember from the game or from that, it's going to show you exactly what you're doing. So let's just hit E, and it's pretty much relatively simple. He's going to kill them everybody. And since he is relic 4, it makes it a lot more simpler. But just go ahead and one-shot everybody. They're going to come across with the ship. And just again, one shot, and there's 2 phases to this. And just taking them down as we go. Pretty much easy to it. So I am just using basic abilities on him, just simply because he is relic 4, but there is a dodge and roll attack. It removes all stacks of purge, and you can also take a bonus turn. Currently, at the moment, we do not have purge on us. It is only whenever we get to the final phase of tier 1. So again, it's using basics, and they'll heal up some, but they don't really do a whole lot of damage. It's not going to hurt you very much at all. Again, the ship comes across. One more basic, and that takes care of that. Then we go to our next squad, and again, the first phase is just pretty much this. Tenacity down, basic, and then we have one more. And very easily taking around success. Phase 1 is done, and now we're going to be facing the Inquisitor. There's our second sister. So we're going to be fighting her for a moment. She's going to be coming at us. Again, just basic. Again, Cal is relic 4, so it makes it a little bit easier. But in the event you're having a difficult time with it, check your mods. Throw some health mods on him. If you get too many stacks of purge, go ahead and use that. But in all honesty, you really shouldn't have to use a whole lot of anything, because Cal does enough damage by himself, even at gear 12, to be able to take her down. And there is our victory for tier 1 right there. Then once you finish tier 1, you're going to go ahead and jump to tier 2. And again, the requirements right here are going to be met because you've already done it. But again, Cal is relic 4. Saul is gear 12, and so is Tarple. And we're going to be fighting some droids right here. So let's go ahead and do this. And I'll be, in all honesty, if you wanted to, you could probably run on auto. So let's just see what it looks like. Again, Saul is gear 12. No special modding on him whatsoever. No special mods whatsoever on Tarple. Only one that's actually, got any kind of really good mods on them is Cal. But anyway, let's go ahead. Let's get rid of all these right here. If you notice, really eat quickly. They take an extreme amount of damage. You can go ahead and attack them as many times as you want. And if you notice, they fill their health right back up. And basically what we're doing is just basically removing all these stacks of this ability that is on the droid. So basically, again, that one falls finally. And again, we're going to be dropping all the stacks off. That way we can kill the primary droid there. That is the one we have to kill next. And we saw Saul, you know, he died, but nothing special. Basic, there we go. That is success. We've got 3 phases of this, and we're going to be using Cal's ability right here. Let's go ahead and use Tarpal's ability. Drop a stun in there. We're going to be using basic again by Cal. Third ability by Tarpal throws up, you know, buffs on all of us. Pretty much all you're going to be doing is basic attacks. Whenever you fight, you can use Cal's ability to drop speed down and tenacity down on them, but all we're going to keep doing is just basics until we get every single one of them down. And then once we get to phase 3, that is going to get us to finish it up. So more debuffs on them. They resisted the stun. That's okay. Basic. Basic again. And there we go. Successful phase 2. And now we're going to be facing the Night Sister. Again, pretty straightforward attack. All you're going to do is hit basic. Basic once more. Night Sister's going to go. Swing at us a few times. And then they're going to throw some debuffs on us. Basic. And another basic. And that is the victory right there. And that is tier 2 for us right there, done. So again, only one you really need to worry about, if you want to or not, is getting little Cal upgraded. I didn't have any issue whatsoever. But as you can see, we finished tier 2. Tier 3, we're back to using Cal again as it loads up. And each one of these tiers have multiple phases that you have to complete before you get like to the little end boss on each one of the tiers. So there we go. Throw debuffs up on everybody. We're going to go in with basics again. Pretty much, because Cal doesn't have like a big repertoire of, you know, skills and abilities. Basically debuffs. He's got a heal, and then he's got his basic ability as well. So we should be able to do that. And if your Cal is only gear 12, you shouldn't have an issue at all either. Simply because these fights are not extremely hard, and with the added fact that he does have a heal as well, makes it a little bit easier. So let's go ahead and keep working on this droid back here in the back. And speed down. They keep hammering on Cal. But eventually it does take a little bit of time, and you will eventually get rid of the droid. So let's get rid of the Imperial Probe droid. And we'll go on to phase 2. So here we are in phase 2. He does have a little ability on top of his head. So let's go ahead and show you what it is. Core shutdown. This unit cannot be defeated unless it is stunned. So what we have to do, we actually have to stun this like mini boss or Tomb Guardian or whatever. That way we can defeat him. To actually be able to stun him so we can defeat him, is we have to use quick parry. Quick parry takes 75% less damage. Whenever an enemy targets his carrier, it counterattacks and stun the target for 1 turn, and can't be evaded or resisted. So what we're going to do is go ahead and use this ability. They're going to hit us. He's going to counter. He's going to be stunned. And now we're just going to go ahead and take him down. Once we get the ability once again, he hits us. He should counter, stuns him. And now we can kill him. So that takes us on to phase 3. Once we get on to phase 3, we're going to be fighting another Inquisitor. So as you can see here, we've got our second sister fight once again. She's going to come at us, attacking us pretty hard. But we can go ahead and use our basic. Right now, if you see, we do have 7 stacks of Purge. So let's go ahead and get rid of them. That way we can easily take care of her, no problem. And again, she's going to come hardcore at us, but really not a whole lot of damage she's actually doing. And as you see, just basic damage. She's going to hit us, knock us down, and go through the whole little scene right here with her. And that will take care of this tier 4 as well. She's going to keep talking. And as you see, I'm steadily trying to go through there, try to advance it, but there we go. There's our victory on that tier as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and go to tier 4. Tier 4, we use Marin and we also use Cal. So let's go ahead and hit battle. And we're going to hit battle one more time. We'll go ahead and get into this. And it's pretty straightforward as well. All of these fights are actually just very easy, very straightforward. Not a whole lot of, you know, damage that needs to be done. So we're going to be fighting Marin here real quick. And what we have to do is all of these Night Sister zombies, they are going to come hardcore at Cal again. Again, this fight is a little bit annoying. It can be. So what we're going to do is we're going to focus on Marin for a minute. And we're just going to keep hitting Marin. Tap, tap, tap. And if you watch, you'll show exactly what happens whenever we get her health all the way down. So again, just keep tapping her. And as you can see, she does not die. So what we have to do is go ahead and kill all of the zombies now. That way we'll be able to complete this phase. So you can throw debuffs up everybody. It doesn't really matter, to be honest with you. But basic. One zombie down. So she is inactive now. And as you can see, once you get her to that inactive state, all you have to do is kill the Night Sister zombies. And let's just finish them off. One more. So for this phase, what you have to do is actually have to get all of her health down before you're actually able to kill any other Night Sister zombie. So there is only one way to be able to complete this phase, and it's not difficult at all. And again, we're going to be going to phase 2. We're going to be facing Terran Malicos, and we have to do pretty much the exact same thing, fighting down. So I have basic ability, and I do have a little bit of an advantage because my Cal is Relic 4. He can take a little bit more damage. But Malicos is annoying. And there we go. Success. We got his health down low enough. And then we'll be facing him on the final phase with Marin on our side as well. All right. So let's go ahead and pick this final phase right here. We are fighting. Again, we're fighting Malicos. So basic abilities is all we really need to do. You don't really have to do a whole lot. But again, basics again. You can use a heal ability that Cal does in the event that Marin's health gets low. But there's not really a whole lot to worry about. He's going to go hard at it, throwing rocks everywhere. Again, another basic. Basic from Marin as well. We can do whatever we want, and pretty much that is just how simple that fight is. Marin is going to go in. She's going to, leash him up, as you can see right here. And she is going to take care of Malicos for us. And that takes care of this tier for us as well. We're going to be jumping over to the last tier and show you how to get it done also. Final phase right here. We're going to be having Cal, and we've got Seer with us as well. So let's go ahead and battle. Again, another 3 phases, as you can see. So let's just throw debuffs up on everybody. You really don't have to do a whole lot. You can use basics. I ended up, when I did it originally, I ended up losing Seer, I think, on phase 2. So basic, taking down all of these troops. Our purge troopers are going to be taken care of. Cal, again, just basic. In the event that we have to heal up Seer, we can use Cal's second ability there in the list. Got taunts up. Throws her blade out. Doesn't really do a whole lot of damage, as you can see. If your Cal is not Relic yet, you could go ahead and use it because he is a really useful character to be having in squads. I use him with my Galactic Legend Ray, and it does a pretty good job for a decent squad. So again, just basics again. Getting through phase 1, then we're going to go to phase 2. Again, multiple phases just like before. Let's go ahead and get rid of this droid as quickly as possible. No need to throw debuffs or anything like that upon him. Just basically just having our way. And the great thing about it is you can run this on auto. So if you've already got him relicked out good enough, you can just go ahead and hit auto and allow him to run them through the sequence. But here is phase 2. We are going to be facing a Night Sister right here once again. There's all of that going out of the way. So a little bit of a blade toss by Seer. She may die. Let's throw some debuffs, tenacity down, all that. But again, basics. And we should be able to take her down with no issue. So phase 2 is down. And now, if you've ever played the PC game Jedi Knight Fallen Order, this is one of the scenes from that game. And Vader is going to come at us, going to kill us or try to kill us. So again, basics. You just basically keep hammering away on him. So with W, let's go ahead and heal her up because we don't want her to die. Vader is just going to go hardcore at us. So let's go ahead and hit basic. Let's go ahead and hit Seer again. Vader's going to come hard at us. So let's use that ability right there. Nothing staggered on him. We can use multiple of these abilities if we want to. Doesn't really matter, to be honest. I want to keep her alive. There is that. Let's go ahead basic one more time. He's going to throw Blade Axe. Use her secondary ability. And basically all we got to do is just wait it out. And once the whole little scenario goes through, just basically keeping everybody alive so that Seer doesn't die. If she dies, you have to start the event over once again. So she's going to hold off Vader, and Cal is going to take off and run because the wall's going to bust out. And there we go. We have gotten victory, and it should successfully unlock Jedi Knight Cal Kestis for you. And he is a great Jedi to be used in just about any squad or any Jedi squad that you have available. And that is just how simple it is to unlock Jedi Knight Cal Kestis. But anyway, y'all, thanks so much for hanging out today. Thanks for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned from it. If you want to see some more journey guide unlocking or guides to unlocking characters inside of your journey guide, let me know down in the comment section below. But until then, and always, much love, peace out, and we'll see you in the next one, boys and girls.